Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Titans going up against the Saints. With that, we'll send you out to the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, where we'll check in with the two men calling the action, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the New Orleans Saints. Hello, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. As we get set here, Charles, we talk about wide receivers. You know, Larry mentioned it in the open, but that's a big spot to look at here in this one.
I think he identified it perfectly because these guys have such an impact on the game nowadays because they throw the ball more than ever. And whether they're throwing it short, medium, or long, can they snatch it out of the air and create even extra yardage with run after catch?
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. On the return, here's Bishop Sankey. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
Mariota on first down. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it a second down. And we peer now at the offensive starters here in this game.
Let's take a look at the wide receiver, Dorial Green-Beckham, DGB. Size, speed, hands. His promise is starting to be realized.
Second down, 8. Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And for Murray, Charles, he had a pretty good game week 3 of the preseason, as did Henry. What was the nickname that you gave these two last week?
I gave them Slash and Bash.
Slash and Bash, that's right.
And
you sticking with that?
I am. It's because the way DeMarco Murray runs the football. He is a slasher. Take you one direction, cut back against the grain. And you saw those types of runs again against Oakland in week 3 of the preseason. And Derrick Henry, without a doubt, he's Bash. He's almost 250 pounds. If he gets behind his pads, someone's going to pay.
The catch is made by Kendall Wright. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
On first down, Murray. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with the football here to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And now a first down following that long gain. First down, Mariota. Green Beckham has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence that allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. To throw, Mariota. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was trying for his tight end, the veteran Anthony Fasano. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Mariota again, surveying the field. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on 3rd on the field.
Did they blitz?
Throwing is Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Anthony Fasano. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And he's a reliable target. He's more than that, though. I mean, look, I'm not going to say he's the best tight end in the league, but he's solid.
Yeah, because he's able to block, and that's almost a lost art for a number of the tight ends in the league now because the most popular guys are almost what we call move tight ends, more like receivers, but those guys who can do it all, there's still a place for them in the NFL.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, spinning away. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Daquan Jones in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Breeze to throw on second down. And His throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
If you're a corner and the receiver runs a slant route, it is really difficult to make a play on the football because things happen so fast. Receiver puts his foot in the ground and breaks towards the middle of the field. You've got to trust your eyes and just react right now. If you have any hesitation at all, that's going to be a completion. In this case, give credit to the defensive back. Saw it the whole way and made a play on the football.
And the first carry for the former Clemson Tigers, C.J. Spiller. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Taken from just outside the 30. Still going. They can't stop him. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And Walker with it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Mariota now on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, go into the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
Suckup now set to kick it off following the made field goal. This is fielded at the goal line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. The Saints trail at home at halftime. The Titans have looked good on the road and will just try to keep the ball rolling in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Titans heading out on their opening drive. Quick pass and catch by Kendall Wright. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 22-yard line. Titans still on the field. Here the pass would be completed into coverage, and this goes 12 yards for the score. That takes the lead up to 7. 1st and 10. Jones is going to take down the QB here. This will go for a loss of 8. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. For the second half kickoff, let's get back to New Orleans and Brandon Guile.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Our eyes shift now to the Tennessee defense here. They don't want to change anything. They've got 0 points against them here, so I would imagine the halftime speech was do more of the same, right?
I think you're right, and it's where defensive coordinators have to walk that line of preparing for the adjustments you expect to come, but not taking away the aggressiveness you've already shown. And they've played so well, I think that's the speech. You nailed it. Just go out and do what you've been doing, and we'll adjust if we see anything different later.
To this point, they've been spectacular.
Ready. You waiting?
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Ingram again, a first down carry. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and they ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Ah, yes, this is where the expression staying ahead of the chains comes into play. Good runs like that one set you up well for 3rd down.
Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
Ready. 5-9.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to work. Touchdown, New Orleans. C.J. Spiller, 35 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. Here comes Sankey. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. They've got the lead by 3, late stages of the game. What's the message here? Just hang on to the football? Is it that simple?
That's exactly right, because ball security is paramount. And you got a small cushion. A field goal can tie you, but you don't even think that way. Just take care of the ball, close out the game.
Will they close it out? We're about to find out. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Six yards to go here on second down. They go with Murray again. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, the Saints signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Let's see what they go to here on 3rd down and 6. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run here. This is Dexter McCluster. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Now a give. This is Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Again, it's Murray. Oh, little 360. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Mariota with a knee to the ground, and that should be it. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.